Hey, welcome to college football. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit cooladman100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also, visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now, back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. How you guys doing? Welcome. I know I've been late on these videos, man, but I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts. I'm gonna be starting a gaming podcast where I do all the news and updates for this stuff anyway, so I'm gonna be working on that too as well, to have that all in one place where I do gaming news and stuff like that too as well to bring to this channel. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be called Pure Gaming Podcast. I thought it'd be kind of cool, so be on the lookout for that. Overall, it's just a copy and paste manufacture thing here. The gameplay is the same, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think college is pretty much coming to grips of just turning into Madden now. I mean, I guess it's fresh or whatever. I'm mainly going to be playing more college because of the game speed, but that's about it. I'm not really going to go any further with Madden no more until they do something. But overall, when I'm looking at the gameplay, it's pretty much the same. I don't like the running mechanics again with the offensive line. That's pretty much everybody concerned. Every review I watch, the offensive line is garbage. They still haven't fixed none of that as far as running the ball. I'll go more into depth with that when the game comes out. But I'm mainly buying college because of the game speed and the variety of playbooks you get, and just overall more content to make, basically. But overall, this is really not that good, to be honest with you. I'm seeing college becoming Madden in a way where the gameplay is going to be the same. They're going to add certain features. It's all luck, basically, because these players don't know what they're doing when they play the game. It's all fake. It's all phony just to promote the game. It's not garbage. You bumping off of players. You running into players. It's not authentic enough to say it's a college game yet, but it's something else to play besides Madden. That's how I just look at it, because I think Madden by far got worse. But college is probably where I'm going to be mainly playing. Mostly. I'm not buying Madden this year again, which I should have just not bought it last time, but see how fast that game died. It was just a waste of a buy. College is going to be where it's at, mostly because of the a little bit of just the integral of game speed. Overall, the game is the same. Nothing really changed, except only thing it added is you can put people out of position, and the subs, that's about it. You can sub people in on the fly. You ain't got to press start no more. So that's just making active players be able to play instead of quit. So this now they added that hot feature to players, which is kind of I guess recordable. I guess I don't know. It's so much wrong with the game in general, where I look at it as like, y'all not trying to really, there's no creativity no more in video games like it used to be, especially the sports has gotten so out of control. Now they just honkering them out. They're not really giving the players the developers just really not putting passion behind it, and they're just looking for money mostly. But overall, I can't really see this being a good thing to buy either. I mean, I guess, I don't know, but if you're a content creator and you enjoy making content, I would say, as far as you making content, college would be the way to go. But if you're playing for fun or whatever, I wouldn't buy it. But if you're overall like a tip channel like me that do, break down playbooks, break down plays and stuff like that, yes, you can buy the game. But if you're a casual player and you looking at this bungle and you want to get, I bought the one last year and it was by far the worst decision I ever made in my life. So I'm not buying the bungle this year. I would rather buy PlayStation Plus again than buy this bungle again. So that's gonna be my little intake on that situation. But overall, I guess you can say you're buying just the experience of college, but not the overall creativity of the game, because you're still getting problems in a game that shouldn't be there. The tackling system not right. It's the O-line is what irritates me the most about this game, is that they can make the run, and it's like, to me, they're catering to the casual player more to make people throw more and not run the ball. And it's so hard to run, as far as being, a runner like myself. I don't like to throw as much, I'm actually getting better at throwing. So I'm actually, practicing repetition, practice, you get better. But overall, they're taking the running mechanics away from the actual user experience of, just in general running the ball. But overall, and what I don't like about it is that they don't have any features for the running backs. Now, height is going to affect quarterbacks. Now, this is where I have a problem with this. So if height affects quarterbacks, how does that detail your ability to get out the pocket, run the ball? Does that affect it as well? They really haven't went into depth with that, because I'm looking at it as, I'm like, okay, if height affects my quarterback, so now I have to look for a team where, okay, I got to find a quarterback, not just be able to throw the ball, but have the containment of height to utilize. So it's like they're hindering so much stuff. And I guess just the overall screens and runs. If I'm looking at the game as a perspective of creativity, because I used to be in game design before I got into graphic design, is that when I used to see people create games, it wasn't just for the detail and monster of the game in general. I see people that actually wanted to get into the usability of the game, making sure, how do you like it? They always wanted to get the other person perspective. How do you feel as though this works? Do you feel as though that works? It's like now they just repackage and reseal it back out. That's basically all they're doing in the game. And the slide protection is garbage this year. I don't see slide protection really working considerably better than what it already is, but I would definitely do a deep dive into that type of detail of the game too as well, because they really don't anybody explain slide protection well. But I feel as though they're taking away the actual aspiration of the game of college football, and now they're just packaging, reselling, just like Madden. We had our we had our excitement for the first one. Now they just like, okay, we can rinse and repeat. To me, I think this is just a replacement for Madden, because I know a lot of people is not going to buy Madden this year. So me in general, I don't think they are, but if they do, good luck, because I'm not. So basically, it's just, shoot, I'm sleepy just talking about this, because I just in general don't like it. But overall, the game, dude, that's the YouTuber, is really selling himself on this game, and I don't like that either, because he promoting the same monstrosity of the game that everybody else do. But you know how that is, man. The white counterparts are always going to get the gist of any game to get that sponsorship going. So it don't matter. But if they put real actual players up there like myself that actually dissects the game and find plays that works and find stuff like that too as well. So yeah, it is what it is. But overall, the intros are nice. That's about one of the things that I thought that was kind of cool. But a lot of people don't even watch the intros. They just want to get straight into the game. So overall, I mean, if I was to put it in a perspective of you buying the game as a casual player, I mean, no. I would venture out to find something else if I was you. But if you're a content creator, yes, over Madden, because, you know, gap integrity improvement is garbage. So they just, and that's another thing I saw too as well, the gap integrity. They stopped jet sweep. I don't think jet sweep is ever going to be stopped, depending on the user of the player. Now, I want to see in the game, okay, if they hold in the gaps, as they say, how would that work with jet sweep in a situation of a person that had good users? So a person like myself, I'm a beast at the running back position. So I know how to use her around defenders. That's pretty good with different moves. Then another thing too, they probably didn't do any, and I'm going to tell you this too. They probably haven't put any gaps to prevent the run from happening. They just, decrease the ability of the running back breaking tackles or doing moves. See, that's what I started seeing when I started seeing the spin move is slower. They made the spin move slower in this game. So you already know the jukes are going to be different too as well. So I definitely want to experience that and see if they change anything in that to see what exact moves you would have to do. So now they have it set up just like Madden. So we already expecting, like when you do that juke move that you've seen in this gameplay, it slows you down. When he did the juke move on the sideline, the one to the sideline, you can see how that slow animation happens. That's the same thing happening last year's Madden. So basically it's just rinsing and repeating. So overall, the game speed hopefully would be the same, but the moves would probably be decreased for running backs to be significant to be stopped on jet sweeps or any type of tough running plays that they have in these playbooks or new playbooks that I'm going to be dissecting as well in the future. So overall, I mean, I don't like it. But I'm not buying Madden, so this is better than Madden. So in general, I wish I would wait, but I like content, so I'm going to be doing content on it for you. This is probably the only game I'm going to buy at launch from now on, and everything else I'm not. So yeah. Yeah, shoot, I was going to buy another game, but you see how that panned out. So yeah. But podcast coming soon. We're going to be doing a pure gaming podcast too. That's going to be on this channel. Well, I might do it on another channel. I don't know. I might do it, but just for this channel, it doesn't matter. I don't really care that much for, you know, just updating news and stuff on games. But overall, I don't like it. We all don't like it. It's getting bad. That's all. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. My breakdown. We'll be coming out with another one to break down the modes and stuff like that. So catch you guys in the next one.